Hi Virgo, it's Elizabeth Bratcher, Psychic Medium, and I'm here to do your weekly read for the 26th of July until the 1st of August. So thank you very much for joining me today. I do appreciate you taking the time to stop by. While you're here, please subscribe to the channel. Also appreciate a thumbs up, and I do reply to all the comments that you guys leave. So what I'm going to do, guys, is pull a spread for you out of my own deck, which is the Elizical deck, and also the Sun and the Moon Tarot deck as well afterwards. Just remember that I am reading for a few of you, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You'll also find I do daily reads here, and also each Friday 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, New South Wales, I do the live feeds with free readings as well. Alright guys, so I'm just going to pull you 3 cards randomly from the deck, and then a lot of energies. Can you guys hear that in the background? It's absolutely bucketing down rain here. You got the Where Are You card again. Alright. So Virgo. So when I'm sitting with your cards this week, okay, you've got the Balance card, the Staying Connected. You've also got the Internal Conflict card. You've got the card that talks about confronting fears and grounding, and then you've got the Security card thereafter as well. What I want to say to you there, that the energy that's sort of sitting with me around these cards, okay, is just feeling a little bit out of sorts. So for those of you that are feeling like you're stuck in a bit of a rut, perhaps, a few niggly little health complaints that keep reoccurring, or just really sitting in an unhappy energy that's there that you can't quite break out of, all right, it's time to come back and connect with yourself. It's time to sort of sit and understand what fears are subconsciously underlying you, preventing making changes that are sitting there, or preventing identifying what's going on for you, okay? Spending some time in nature. Grounding is really important. People underestimate the value of actually just taking some time by themselves, sitting out in nature. Definitely not right now unless you've got an umbrella and a boat, or if you're here anyway, but jokes aside, sitting out in nature is really important. You just sit and just connect with yourself and just breathe, and just listen to the messages and the energy that wants to come in. You've got the Security card that is reminding you that you are safe and that you are able to do all of this work, okay? So it's just, a little message, because it follows there with the Dead End card, which talks about the fact that something around you isn't working. You've got the Shit Happens card that follows straight after it, which just talks about, the fact that in life shit happens, and there might be things that have happened that aren't necessarily our fault or fair, or have had, a big effect that we didn't deserve, but we have to just find peace with that and be able to move on. So be mindful where you set your intention, because if you focus all your energy on a negative outcome, it's pretty much exactly what you're going to get. It fills you with worry and doubt, okay? So basically you've got a choice here, because you've got the Crossroads card. It's time to make a decision and start moving towards the bigger picture, okay? I just want to see if there's any specifics before I jump to what it is you need to know most cards. Okay, so for those of you that are waiting for work to come in, I feel like you're getting in your own way a little bit as well, okay? It's time to kind of regroup, understand that, it might not be fair that there's 50 people going for every single job that you apply for, but you just need to let your energy shine through with all of that, okay? Don't feel like you're one of 50, feel like you're the one of the 50, okay? So just let that energy shift, and I do feel that, within 2-3 weeks, you're actually going to start seeing some positive outcomes around that. Yeah, for some of you it is going to be in direct relation to a relationship, just understanding that the time's been out. This may be a friend, like a best friend type of relationship. It may be a romantic kind of connection, but you should already be resonating with the energy, okay? So take some time to really confront your fears in what's stopping you moving forward, because there's nothing here that no longer wants to serve, okay? It's interesting, I want to say, same with an attitude around money, okay? If you're feeling like you're having money difficulties and it's just not quite clicking in, check in with your relationship around money, because the more that you say that you hate it, or that it's crap, or that it's this or that, and, it's not fair that everyone else has got it and you don't, the less you're going to have, okay? Because you've just set a mindset of poverty around you, and it's exactly what you'll experience. So shift your energy, shift your attitude. You'll be pleasantly surprised when you do. All right, so the cards for what it is that you need to know most. So you've got the Spirit card, okay? So I made that card specifically as a validation, like when we sit and, we have spirit guides and our connections with loved ones that are passed, and we do get experience all different kinds of signs. And so I was prompted to make this card as one of those signs, okay, and just to know that you are supported and that they are here guiding you, and that energy that's sitting around you that feels so kind of at the moment is there for a reason. They're trying to give you what it is that you need, the lessons included, to be able to move forward, okay? And it's time, okay? It is time, you know it and you feel it. So allow the transformation to come in, because you want to blossom into your true self, okay? Now you've got the Where Are You card, and that's a big card. It's probably the biggest card out of all the deck there, because what it says, and it's been popping up all over the place, like if you watch my daily reads, or you've been watching you know, the live feeds, or even these videos here, you'll see this card's popped up numerous times over the last 2 or 3 weeks. And what it is, it asks you, if this was your last day on earth, okay, are you satisfied with the way that you pledged towards your life? Are you happy with the choices that you made? Are you happy with the choices that you're making right now? What is it that you wish you'd done better? You know, and what is it that you wish you didn't let hold you back? And I did this myself. I wrote a list, and for everything that I wrote on that list, I wrote another list to counteract it of how I was going to actually fix it. So try that, because it was quite empowering to see that and regain control and know kind of what it is that I needed to have for that ultimate life satisfaction too. Alright, so guys, I want to pull you some tarot now. So as always, I've given the cards a good shuffle before I start. Alright. So your energy for the week. That still wants to... Virgo. Alright, so your energy for the week is the Eight of Cups, and as I said, for some of you it is walking away from something that no longer serves. And yes, as I said, work was a big thing that come up around, so definitely still some money restraints and perhaps a few delays coming in around for that, okay? But you've got the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands that's there, okay? So your Four of Wands is, and as I want to say, that security card that sits there, that you are safe in your choices and the decisions that you're making, and it is time to create that peace and that harmony around you. All right, you've got the Five of Wands, and now with any change, battles can ensue, but you've got the Four and then the Five. It's a movement forward, okay? Just be prepared for some challenges and to stand strong in your own energy. You've got the Two of Pentacles, you know, juggling things around, and for some of you this is emotional, for some of you it's monetary as well. For some of you, it's actually having to shift a few things around in your business, okay? If you've had a prompting that's there for those of you that run a business, or, you know, that applies to... Yeah, okay, so even like with finances and things like that as well, but juggling things around, this is an idea that you've been toying with. It's like, should I try this and should I drop this? It's almost like if I want to bring this in, I have to let that go, okay? Just sit with the facts and the figures around all of that, because I feel like it's actually, you're on the right track with what it is that's there. You might not be able to do a clean break between the two, so, you know, a little bit of effort on both, or you understand, I don't want to say a little bit as in not enough, but share that workload out between the two for just a little while there's a transition. I feel like I can't just quite go full, but your energy up here of what you're trying to juggle in, it does feel quite strong and good, okay? Yeah, so and then you've got the Full card that sits there as well, which talks about needing to take a little bit of risk. You know, you've got that knowledge and wisdom there, but it's time to take a leap forward. And very much so, that Full card applies to definitely the rest of what we've read this week, okay? For this week. Yeah, so as I said, your energy for the week is the Eight of Cups, and you also pulled the Dead End card there, you know, very similar in their energy. So guys, again, you've had quite an energetical reading as well, so it may be one that you want to sit back and listen to again, but I appreciate the time that you've taken. And again, thank you very much for watching. Please leave the video a thumbs up or subscribe while you're here. Love to see you on the dailies, and look forward to seeing you on Friday evening, New South Wales 8 PM time for the live feed. Until then, have a good day.